Hi everyone, welcome to Hugh Spotlight. Well, it is so nice to see an old friend, and I want to welcome Luisa Ramos back to Hugh Spotlight. Anna, we were just talking, maybe it's been more than 2 years, like 3 years, but a lot certainly has happened over that. The pandemic ended, people have come out of their shells, music again, performing again, and now you've got a new album coming out. So excited.
Yeah. Yes. Oh, hello. Thank you so much for having me. Yes. I released my second album in 2021, and now I just released a new single, Clouds, and in April I'm releasing uh the full album, Solaris. So yes, like many things happened during this time, but I'm really happy with this new album.
Well, and there's certainly a growth in everything. And just a little backstory for some people that are just meeting you or hearing you for the first time. Um, Interesting because you're from Brazil, you now live in Newfoundland, but you do a lot of traveling back and forth. And when we get into talking about this album, it's incredible. Brazil, Nashville in the US, and Newfoundland. So a lot of traveling. I hope you racked up a lot of air mile points on that one.
Oh yeah, yeah. I need to start like doing like my miles. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
But
I need to start doing that because I don't do it. Yeah, not smart of me.
but you have this incredible aura about you. And when you talk about your love for Brazil, you also talk about what made you fall in love with Newfoundland. And a lot of it was says its topography, its geography, and what it has to offer and its beauty. And now Solaris, I think, is probably an album similar about beauty and I guess what grows and it is enhanced by the sun. So hence your song about clouds. But why is this one, and I see a spark in your eye, Anna, I guess so exciting to you? Is it taking a step out of the box for you with this one?
Yes, because this album. I wrote all the songs, so it's very me. Because in my first album, uh, I didn't write any of the songs. The second album, I wrote half of the songs, and for this one, all songs were written by me. So I think that everything about this album is about like it's really true to my to who I am and to what I believe, and that makes me happy. But and this album is also about belonging, and it's about love and its different forms. So a love for a child, for a romantic love, or for your grandpa, or for a place, or for yourself, and being peace with who you are, and all. So yeah, I think this is my most honest work, I think, so far. At the same time that I'm really happy, it's kind of not scary, but it's weird, like putting yourself out there, like in this way.
Wow. Is this kind of paralleling where you are in your own life?
Oh, definitely. So last time we spoke, I was pregnant. I was maybe 7 or 8 months pregnant, and now I have a kid, right? I have a daughter. Um, so a lot of songs it's about like that, and this new love. It's very new to me and very different. It's also about loss. So I lost my grandpa, and I was really close to him. But at the same time, it's also about finding inner peace, and maybe even about feeling at home again. Now I feel that I have two homes. So there's a little bit of everything, but in general, I think it's about love in its different forms. Yeah, it's
Oh,
about the Solaris is about that, and I chose Solaris because I want like to use the Latin, the mother tongue, and to something that it's so important and vital, the sun, right? And we only have we are alive because of the sun. So that's what I wanted to bring with the name.
Oh, well, it's so beautiful. Now, when I mentioned before, you had a lot of help from a lot of people all the time to make this album. How hard is it to find the team? And how did you pick this one in particular?
It's very different. It's very difficult, and for this one was very different because my first idea, I always think about starting with something small, and then it gets bigger and bigger and bigger. So when I thought about having a string quartet and horns, I thought I have this friend. His name is Daniel Bondachuk. He's Brazilian, but he's based in Nashville, and we worked together back in Brazil for many years. And he is like one of my favorite musicians ever. He's amazing. He's very talented. So I was sure that I wanted him to to write the arrangements and to play the piano. In my first album, he did some of the arrangements, and he's simply amazing. And he has the same background as me because he also is a classical musician, but he knows a lot of Brazilian music. And I came from the classical world, right? So I think that we have similar opinions and taste. So I invited him, and thankfully he agreed, and he was on board. And then I started like, thinking about who I wanted to play in this album. So a lot of songs they are inspired by Brazilian music. They are bossa nova like. So for the rhythm session, like session musicians, they needed to be Brazilian. So I had some friends in Brazil recording, and me and Eric, we recorded the vocals and the guitars in Brigas. So in last August, I did artist residency in this beautiful historical house, and we recorded the entire album there. So it was amazing. It was in the middle of the forest. We could see the ocean. It was beautiful, and it was the perfect place for us to record. So that's how Solaris came to life.
And now you have this incredible video too for the single. So that in itself is another story, and I guess too it makes sense because in the video we see you, but we also see a lot of, you know, the different times and places that were important to you, correct?
Yeah. So we filmed the video here in Newfoundland, in a few places in Newfoundland, and also in Brazil. So so you see a little bit of snow and also some coconut trees. Yeah, and this video, we started filming this video last year when we went to Brazil last January. Wow. So it was summer there, right? So we started like filming some images, and then now during the winter we also went to the beach and did some filming as well. It was freezing that day. So yeah, and Eric, he also he played the guitar and he did the video. So yeah, I really like the result.
Well, it sounds like you managed to almost have your own kind of family around you creating this. So now that it's all done, Anna, touring, I would imagine, maybe later on. And is the baby
Yeah.
is the baby gonna go with you?
Oh, yes, she goes with us all the time. So she already toured in Brazil twice. She toured Newfoundland a few times, and last year we toured the Atlantic, Canada, with her. So we drove 4,000 kilometers with her.
Oh, she's a well-traveled baby.
She is, she
Oh,
is. We just came from a tour last week, and she was the best. She slept a lot. She was playing in the car. So
oh, I mean,
yeah,
does life get much better than that, Anna?
no, I don't think so. I don't think so.
No.
Uh, and even when I wrote the lyrics of Clouds, I was touring, right? So we were driving in my home state in Brazil, and I was holding her head with my hand. So I started the song like singing this, né? And I say the lyrics, né? I want to do it all. I intend to do it all. I have to do it all. So of course I try to find balance, but I try to manage all the the plates,
All the plates, the spinning
all the plates.
plates, yes, yes. And that's what we do. Well, I'm
Yes, that's
so,
what we do.
so happy for you. When does the album come out?
April 19th.
Oh, very close then. Well, thank you
Very
so
cool.
much, Anna. It is so good to see you and so happy for you. The new single is Clouds. The album comes out Solaris in April. I'll let you do the honors to introduce the video.
Okay, so you're going to watch now the music video of Clouds by me and Luisa Ramos. It was recorded here in Newfoundland, Labrador, and also in Brazil.
to do it.